You won't believe what happened after 12 years behind bars, all for a crime he didn't commit. James was wrongly convicted of murder, locked away while a web of lies and revenge spun out of control. But his wife, Anna, refused to give up. Driven by a love that wouldn't die, she uncovered a shocking conspiracy that the witness against him was manipulated by the victim's vengeful brother. What she revealed in court changed everything, setting James free. But the scars of that ordeal still haunt them. In this story, you'll see how obsession and justice collide and how love can be both a weapon and a battlefield. And here's the twist. There's one secret that could destroy everything they fought for. If you think love and justice can conquer all, you need to hear this story. Drop a comment below telling us where you're watching from, and hit that like button if you believe in fighting for what's right, no matter the cost. Because what happens next will blow your mind. I sat in my small, cold cell. It had been 12 long years since I was put here. I looked at the wall in front of me. The wall was cracked and dirty. I remembered the day they took me away. I did not understand. I still do not understand why I was here. All I knew was that I was innocent. It all started with a crime. Someone was killed one night. The police came to our house. They asked questions. I was there, but I did not do it. I told them I was innocent. But the police did not believe me. They said I had a reason to do it. I was shocked. I felt like I was flying and falling at the same time. The trial was quick. The judge looked at the evidence. The jury listened carefully. But they believed the wrong story. They said I was guilty. I could not stop crying. My wife Anna was there. She looked at me with tears in her eyes. She said, "I believe in you, James." But the judge said I would go to prison. So, I lost my freedom. I was taken away from Anna. I did not see her again for many years. I stayed in the big, dark prison. I felt alone. No one visited me. No one believed I was innocent. I was angry and sad. I wondered, why did they do this to me? Anna did not give up. She believed I was innocent. She started to fight for me. She did not stop trying. She worked hard, going to college and law school. She studied every night. Her love for me made her strong. She wanted to find the truth and free me. One day, Anna told me she was not going to stop. She said, "I will find the real story. I will prove you are innocent." I looked at her and felt hope. Maybe I could get out someday. Maybe I could be free again. But I knew it would not be easy. The world outside was full of lies. The people who said I was guilty still believed that. And someone was lying very badly. Someone wanted me to stay in prison. Someone wanted revenge. I looked at the ceiling of my cell. I closed my eyes. I remembered Anna's face. Her love gave me strength. I promised myself, one day I would be free, and I would know the truth. That was the beginning of my story. The story of a man wrongfully accused, and the woman who fought to save him. I was trapped now, but I would not give up. I knew that one day the truth would come out, and I would walk out of this place. For now, all I could do was wait and hope. I woke up in a small, cold cell. The only light came from a tiny window high above me. I looked around and saw the gray walls and the iron bars. I was still here, in prison. It felt like the days never ended. I missed Anna so much. She always believed in me, even when everyone else forgot me. I closed my eyes and thought about her. She was out there, fighting for me. I knew she was studying hard, trying to find the truth. She wanted to prove I was innocent. Sometimes I wondered if she would really succeed. Would I ever see her again? Would I be free? I heard footsteps coming down the hall. I looked up and saw the guard opening my door. He looked at me with tired eyes. "Time for your exercise," he said gruffly. I nodded and got up slowly. I needed the walk to clear my mind. I needed to think about how to stay strong. When I walked in the yard, I saw other prisoners doing their routines. I sat on a bench and looked at the sky. It was a blue patch behind the gray clouds. It made me remember Anna's smile. Her smile was bright and full of hope. Suddenly, I heard a voice. It was Emily, the witness who saw me at the crime scene. She was one of the few people who knew the truth. I hadn't seen her in a long time. "James," she said softly, "I've been thinking about what happened. I want to help you. I want to tell the truth." I looked at her surprised. Emily looked nervous. She was scared of Victor, the man who made her lie. Victor was the brother of the man who was killed. He wanted revenge. He threatened Emily to keep her quiet. But now I could see her courage growing. "Why would you want to help me now?" I asked. "I can't live knowing I lied," she said. "Victor threatened me. He made me say things that weren't true. But I know I must do the right thing. I want to tell everyone what really happened." Her words made me feel a little hope. Maybe the truth could come out. Maybe I could go home soon. That night, I lay on my hard bed. I thought about Anna's hard work. I knew she was doing everything she could. I also thought about Emily. She was brave now. She wanted to make things right. I closed my eyes and whispered a quiet prayer. I asked for patience and strength. I knew that soon things might change. I just had to wait and keep believing. The next morning, I heard Anna's voice in my head. I remembered how she never gave up. She said she would find the truth no matter how hard it was. I felt a small spark inside me, a spark of hope. I knew that someday I would be free again. And when I was free, I would thank Anna and Emily for their courage. For now, I would wait. I would stay strong. I would keep hope alive, no matter how dark the night seemed, because I believed in love, in truth, and in justice. And I knew that one day, everything would be better. And that was how I began to hold on. Even in the hardest times, I knew love was a powerful thing. It could help me survive. It could help us all find the truth. I sat on the cold, hard bench in my small prison cell. The walls around me felt heavy. I couldn't see much, but I knew that my life had changed forever. It had been 12 years since I was accused of a crime I didn't commit. I remembered the day I was convicted, the judge's voice, the angry looks from the crowd, and the feeling of being all alone. My wife Anna was there too, her face full of sadness and hope. She promised she would never give up on me. Now, I still wait, hoping that someday I would be free. I thought about Anna. She never stopped fighting. She studied law, read books, and looked everywhere for the truth. She believed in me when no one else did. Her love was like a light in the dark. One day I heard a small sound outside my cell. It was faint. I recognized her steps, Anna's. She came to see me. Her face looked tired but determined. "James," she whispered through the bars, "I found something new, something that could change everything." My heart beat faster. I looked at her with hope. "What is it, Anna?" She took a deep breath. "I found Emily." Emily was a young woman who had been there when the crime happened. She was scared and quiet, afraid to speak. After all these years, Anna found her. Emily was hiding because she was afraid Victor, the man who killed the victim, had threatened her. Victor was James's brother. He was angry and wanted to keep the secret hidden. Anna told me, "Emily wants to tell the truth now. She's ready to speak. She's afraid, but she's brave enough to do what's right." I felt a mixture of hope and worry. Hope because maybe this could prove I was innocent. Worry because Emily's safety was at risk. Victor was a dangerous man. He didn't like people to tell the truth about him. "Can she really do it?" I asked softly. Anna nodded. "Yes, but we must be careful. Victor might try to stop us. We need to be ready." I looked at Anna and felt grateful. She never gave up, even after all these years. Her love for me kept her strong. I thought about Emily. She was brave to risk everything just to help me. That night, I lay on my narrow cot, thinking about the coming days. I knew that everything was about to change. The truth was coming out, and my life might finally be free again. But I also knew that Victor was still out there, angry and dangerous. The next day, Anna told me she would meet Emily soon. They would work together to tell the court what she knew. I held on to this hope with all my strength. I closed my eyes and remembered the promise I made to Anna long ago. I promised I would never stop fighting. Now I believed that the truth would come out, and maybe, just maybe, I would be free once more. I sit in my small prison cell. The walls are cold and gray. I feel tired and sad. I have been here for 12 years. I did not do the crime they say I committed. I am innocent, but no one believes me. Every day I think about Anna. She never gave up. She still fights for me. She wants me free. Today I heard good news. Anna is close to a big breakthrough. She found someone named Emily. Emily is a woman who saw the crime that night. She has been afraid, but now she is ready to tell the truth. I feel hope grow inside me. Maybe soon I will be free. Later, I hear footsteps outside my door. The guard opens it. Anna comes in. Her face is serious but full of hope. I see her smile and I feel warm inside. She says, "James, I have good news. Emily is ready to speak. She wants to tell the court what she saw." I breathe deeply. My heart beats fast. I ask, "Do you think this will finally set me free?" Anna nods. "Yes, Emily is brave. She wants to help us. She is tired of being scared. She wants to tell the truth." I look at Anna and feel grateful. She has fought so hard for me. She has sacrificed her time, her sleep, and her peace. She has studied law so she can help me. I want to believe her. I want to believe that justice is coming. Anna sits down next to me. She takes my hand. "James, I know this has been a long road, but I promise we are close. Emily will testify soon. The truth will come out." I close my eyes and imagine Emily. She is a kind woman. She saw everything that night, but she was afraid. Victor, the brother of the victim, threatened her. He said she would get hurt if she talked. That made her scared. But now she is ready. She wants to be brave. She wants to help us. I ask Anna, "What will happen after Emily tells her story?" She answers, "The judge will listen. If Emily's story matches the evidence, I believe the court will see the truth. Then you will be free, James. You will leave this place." I feel tears in my eyes. I have waited so long. I never gave up hope. I want to see the outside world again. I want to see Anna's face. I want to breathe fresh air and feel the sun. Anna looks at me and says softly, "We are almost there. Just a little more patience. I will do everything I can to make sure justice wins." I nod. I trust Anna. She is my wife, my love, and my hero. I know she will not stop until justice is done. Later that day, Anna leaves the prison. I stay in my cell, waiting. My mind is full of hope and fear. I think about Emily. She is brave and strong. She is about to tell the truth, no matter what Victor or anyone else says. That night, I dream of being free. I dream of walking outside. I see the sky, the trees, and the world I have missed so much. I dream of hugging Anna and telling her thank you. The next morning, I wake up feeling more hopeful. I hear news that Emily is going to testify today. My heart races. I know this is the moment we have waited for so long. I sit quietly and listen as the guards come to take me to court. I feel nervous, but also ready. I want the truth to come out. I want justice. I want to be free. When I arrive at the court, I see many people. Some are judges, some are lawyers, and others are reporters. Everyone is watching. I see Anna sitting on one side. She looks strong and brave. Finally, it is Emily's turn to speak. She walks to the stand. She is nervous but determined. The judge asks her questions. Emily tells her story. She explains how Victor threatened her. She says she saw what really happened that night. As Emily talks, I feel hope grow stronger. I know the truth is finally being heard. I see Victor sitting there. His face looks worried. He knows his lies are falling apart. After Emily finishes, the courtroom is quiet. The judge thinks for a moment. Then he says, "Because of the new evidence and Emily's testimony, I believe this case needs to be reviewed." I feel my heart pound. I look at Anna. She smiles at me. She knows we are close to winning. Later, the judge announces that James is free to go. I cannot believe it. I am finally out of prison. I walk outside, feeling the sun on my face. I take a deep breath and feel alive again. Anna runs to me and hugs me tightly. Tears come to her eyes. "Thank you, Emily," she says softly. "Thank you for telling the truth." I look at Emily and smile. She is brave. She helped us find justice. Now I want to start a new life, a life full of hope and love. But I also know that the fight is not over. Victor is guilty. He will face the consequences of his actions. And Anna? She has risked everything for me. I see how much she loves me. I love her more than words can say. As we walk away from the courthouse, I feel a strange mix of happiness and sadness. Justice has been served, but the scars of the past are still there. I know that love can be a weapon. Love can save us, but it can also hurt us. I hold Anna's hand tightly. I promise myself to never forget what she did for me. I will do my best to make our future better. We have been through much pain, but now there is hope. And that hope is what keeps us going. It is the light at the end of the dark tunnel. We will face whatever comes next together, because love is powerful, and justice is worth fighting for. This is just the beginning of our new life, and I believe, deep inside, that someday everything will be okay. I woke up early on the day of the big court hearing. My heart was pounding. My hands felt sweaty. After 12 years, I was finally going to be free. But I still felt afraid. Would the truth really come out? Would justice be done? Anna sat at the kitchen table. She was drinking her coffee. Her face looked tired but brave. She looked at me and smiled gently. "We need to be strong today," she said softly. I nodded. I wanted to believe in her. I wanted to believe in the truth. We ate breakfast quickly. Anna made my favorite eggs and toast. I knew she was doing it to give me courage. "Thank you," I said, "for everything you've done." She reached across the table and took my hand. "We've come so far. Today is the day we finish this. We will show everyone the real story." I looked at her and felt a small flame of hope inside. The court was crowded. Many people sat in the big room. I saw Anna walk in confidently. She carried a folder full of papers. Emily, the witness, was with her. Emily looked nervous, but ready. When we entered, the judge looked at us. "This court is now in session," he said. Anna stepped forward. She took a deep breath. "Your Honor," she began, "today we are here to tell the truth. We will show that my husband James was innocent all along." Everyone looked at her. She was brave and clear. Then Anna called Emily to the stand. Emily was shaking a little, but she got up and walked slowly to the judge. She sat down and looked at Anna, her eyes full of nerves. The judge asked, "Emily, do you remember what happened that night?" "Yes," Emily answered softly. Anna asked, "Did Victor threaten you to lie in court?" Emily hesitated. She looked down at her hands. Then she nodded. "Yes, Victor told me if I told the truth, he would hurt me and my family." A hush fell over the room. Everyone looked surprised. Anna pinched her lips but kept her voice steady. "Emily, are you afraid now?" "Yes," Emily whispered. "But I want to tell the truth. Victor made me lie to help him." The court was quiet for a moment. Then Anna showed the papers she had found. They showed proof that Victor had been involved in violent acts long ago. "Victor lied about his past," Anna said. "He also threatened Emily to keep her quiet. This is why the original witness gave false testimony. Victor forced her." People in the court looked at Victor. His face was pale and angry. Victor tried to say something, but the judge raised his hand. "Victor, you are guilty of trying to hide the truth. We will investigate you further." Finally, Anna turned to the judge. "Your Honor, I ask that you look at all the proof and listen to Emily's words. James is innocent and Victor is guilty." The judge nodded. "We will review everything carefully. Court is adjourned until tomorrow." As we left the courtroom, I felt a wave of relief. My body was heavy, but my heart was lighter. Emily had been brave. She had told the truth, even when it was scary. Anna hugged me tightly. "We did it," she whispered. I looked at her and felt tears in my eyes. "Thank you for fighting so hard for me." She smiled and wiped my tears. I promised I would never give up, and I won't. That day, I learned something very important. The truth can be hidden, but it will come out. Justice can be slow, but it is worth fighting for. We still had more work to do. Victor was not yet defeated, but I knew that with Anna by my side, we could face anything, because love and truth are stronger than lies and hate. And I was finally free. I woke up early that morning. The sun was just rising. I felt tired, but also nervous. Today was the day we would show the truth in court. I sat on the edge of my bed and took a deep breath. I thought about Anna. She had worked so hard to find the truth. She was brave and strong. Anna was already downstairs. I could hear her moving around in the kitchen. She was making breakfast, but I knew her mind was somewhere else. She was worried about what would happen next. I stood up and walked into the kitchen. "Good morning," I said softly. Anna looked up and smiled a little. "Good morning," she replied. "Today is important. We need to stay strong." I nodded. "I believe in you," I said. She took my hand. "We will tell the truth today, and everything will change." We finished breakfast quickly. I felt a little nervous, but I also felt hope. After we ate, we got ready. Anna put on her best dress. I wore my regular clothes, but I felt different. I felt ready for what was to come. When we arrived at the court, many people were there. News cameras were filming. Reporters were talking quietly. I looked around and saw the judge's big desk, the lawyers, the people in the audience. My heart beat faster. Anna went to speak with her lawyer. I stayed silent for a moment. I watched her. She looked confident, but I knew inside she was worried too. Suddenly, the room grew quiet. The judge called the court to order. It was time. Anna stood up. Her voice was clear and steady. She went to the front and faced everyone. "Today," she said, "we are here to tell the truth. We are here to show that my husband James was wrongfully convicted. Someone lied. Someone manipulated the truth." She took a deep breath. "I found Emily," Anna continued. "She was scared to speak before, but now she is brave enough to tell what she saw and what she was threatened to say." The room listened carefully. "Emily," Anna called. A woman stepped forward. She looked nervous but determined. She walked to stand beside Anna. Emily took the stand. She looked at everyone, then at the judge. 14 months after the crime," Emily said, her voice shaking a little, "Victor, the brother of the victim, threatened me. He said if I told the truth, I would be hurt. I was scared. I lied on the stand and said I didn't see anything." Everyone listened closely. Victor wanted to make sure his brother's killer was blamed on someone else. "But I am telling the truth now. Victor threatened me. I am sorry I lied before, but I was afraid." The court was quiet. Emily's words made everyone think. Anna looked at Emily with kind eyes. She nodded and then spoke again. "Thanks to Emily, we see that Victor was involved. He lied and hurt many people. The witness was pressured, and that is wrong." She showed the court new papers and evidence. They proved that Victor had a violent past. They proved he was involved in the lies. The judge looked at everything. Then she spoke. "This evidence is important. The court will review everything. Justice must be fair." Everyone nodded. It was a big moment. I felt a little nervous, but also hopeful. I looked at Anna. She was strong and brave. I knew she had done something very good. She had told the truth that needed to be told. After the court, Anna and I waited outside. Emily came to us. She looked tired but happy. "I did what was right," Emily said softly. "Now, maybe James can be free at last." I looked at Anna. She smiled gently. "We did it," she said. "The truth is out." I felt a warm feeling inside. Justice was starting to come. But I knew this was only the beginning. There was still more to do. That night, as I lay in bed, I thought about the day. I thought about the truth, about love, and about how far we had come. I knew the road ahead would not be easy. But I also knew we had each other. And that was enough to keep going. Love is the strongest thing in the world. It can give us courage, even when everything seems dark. I believe that with all my heart. Tomorrow would bring new challenges. But tonight, I felt hopeful, and I was ready for whatever came next. I woke up early that morning. The sun was shining through the window, and I felt a strange mix of happiness and fear inside me. Today was the day James was finally going to be free. We had fought so hard for this moment, and now it was almost here. Anna was already in the kitchen. She was making breakfast, but her hands trembled a little. I walked over and asked, "Are you okay?" She looked at me with tired eyes and smiled. "I am, but I feel nervous. This is the big day. We sat at the table and ate quietly. I looked at Anna and felt grateful for her. She never gave up, even when it was hard. She believed in James and in justice. I knew that no matter what happened today, she had already won something important: her courage. Later, we went to the courthouse. The building was big and gray. Inside, many people were waiting. Some looked hopeful, some looked serious. I saw James sitting with his lawyer. When he saw us, he smiled. His eyes looked tired, but also strong. I knew he was ready. Anna took a deep breath and held my hand. "We have to be brave," she said softly. "We are doing this for truth and for love." The judge called the court to order. Anna stood up and walked to the front. She was nervous, but she spoke clearly. She told everyone about Emily and how Victor had threatened her. She showed the new evidence that proved Victor lied. Her voice was steady, and she looked straight at Victor. Victor looked angry. His face was red. He tried to interrupt, but the judge told him to be quiet. Anna then called Emily to the stand. Emily was scared, but she took a deep breath and said what she knew. She told the court how Victor threatened her and forced her to lie on the stand 12 years ago. The courtroom was very quiet. Everyone listened carefully. Emily's words made everyone see the truth. It was clear that James was innocent and that Victor had lied all along. The judge looked at Victor and then at Anna. "Because of this new evidence," he said, "the court orders a new review of the case." Then he turned to James and said, "You are free to go." James's face lit up with relief. Tears filled his eyes. He looked at Anna and then at Emily. He was finally free. His heart was full of happiness, but also sadness. He knew that the road to justice was long, and that the scars inside him would not disappear overnight. As James stepped outside, I saw him take a deep breath. He looked at the bright sky and smiled softly. "Thank you," he whispered to Anna and Emily. "You never gave up on me." Anna held his hand tightly. "We did it together," she said. That day we felt a mix of victory and sadness. Justice had won, but the pain from the past remained. Still, I knew that love and courage could make a difference. Even when things are hard, you must never stop fighting for what is right. Later, at home, James looked at Anna and said, "I will never forget what you did for me. You are my hero." Anna smiled and hugged him. We are heroes because we never gave up hope. Even though the fight was not over, we knew one thing for sure. Love is powerful. It can help us find the truth and set us free. And no matter what happens next, we would stay strong together. That night, as I watched the stars, I thought about how love and bravery changed everything. The scars inside might stay, but so will the hope. And hope is a light that never goes out. I felt nervous as I stood outside the courthouse. After everything we had gone through, now it all depended on one final decision. My hands trembled a little. I looked at Anna. She looked tired but strong. Her eyes were focused and full of hope. We had fought so hard. Anna had sacrificed everything, her time, her money, her dreams, to find the truth. And now it was almost over. But I knew that even if I was free, the memories and pain wouldn't go away so quickly. The judge came out of the courtroom. Everyone was silent. I took a deep breath. Anna held my hand tight. Then the judge spoke. "I have made my decision," he said. "Based on new evidence and witness testimony, the case against Mr. James is dismissed. He is free to go." A loud rush of air escaped me. I felt like I couldn't believe it. I looked at Anna and saw her smile. But I also saw tears in her eyes. She had fought so hard to free me. Now I was finally free. I couldn't move at first. My legs felt weak. I wanted to run, to shout, to do anything. Instead, I just nodded and looked at Anna. She smiled through her tears and hugged me. "You're finally free," she whispered. "We did it." I hugged her back. My heart was full of feelings I couldn't explain. I was happy, but also scared. After 12 years of wrong punishment, I didn't know how to feel completely. Some part of me still remembered the dark cell I had been in for so long. We left the courthouse and stepped outside into the sunlight. I looked up at the sky. It felt strange to see the bright world after so many years of darkness. I took a deep breath and tried to enjoy the moment. Anna looked at me. "Are you okay?" she asked softly. "I think so," I said. "It's like waking up after a long sleep. I feel happy but lost too." She nodded. "It's normal. It will take time to heal, but I'll be with you every step." We walked slowly down the steps. People clapped and talked. Some recognized me and gave me kind looks. I felt their warmth, and it made me feel a little stronger. As we moved away from the courthouse, I saw a small flower shop. I remembered how Anna always bought flowers for me. I paused and turned to her. "I want to buy you flowers," I said softly. "For everything you did, for saving me." Her eyes brightened with a small smile. "That's a good idea," she said. "You're starting to see how much you mean to me." I bought her a simple bouquet of white daisies. She looked at them and touched my arm gently. "These flowers are pretty," she said. "Like you. You're my hope now." We kept walking, hand in hand. Even though the court had said I was innocent, I knew the real battle was not over. The scars from the past still stayed inside me. But I also knew I was lucky. I had Anna, and I had a chance to start over. Later that day, we sat in our small house. The sun was shining through the window. Anna sat close to me and took my hand. "I know it's not easy," she said, "but we did something important. We found the truth, and now you're free." I looked at her. "Thank you," I whispered. "Thank you for never giving up, for loving me enough to fight for the truth." She smiled warmly. "Love gave us strength, and it will keep us strong no matter what." That night, I lay in bed and thought about everything. I was free, yes, but I also felt the weight of the years I lost. I thought about the pain, the tears, the loneliness. I knew I would carry all of it with me, but I also felt hope. Hope that maybe someday I could forget the dark days, that I could find peace, and that love, even after so much pain, could help heal the wounds. Tomorrow was a new day, and I was ready to face it, with Anna by my side, because even after all the suffering, I knew now that the truth had finally set me free. I walk slowly outside the court building. The sun is shining, and I feel the warm wind on my face. I just saw the judge say that James is free. After 12 years, he is finally out of prison. But even though he is free, I know the scars inside him are deep. His eyes look tired, and his hands shake a little. I hold his hand tight. "You're really free now," I say softly. "We did it." James looks at me and smiles for the first time in a long while. His smile is small, but it makes me happy. I feel happy too, but I also feel tired. Our long fight is not over. There are still many things to do. We need to rebuild our lives and deal with the past. As we walk away from the court, I think about everything that has happened. We fought so hard for justice. I risked everything, my time, my money, my peace, to find the truth. I know it was not easy. I almost lost myself in this fight. But I also know that I would do it again. I love James so much. I wanted to save him, and I did. We go to a quiet park nearby. James sits on a bench. I sit beside him. We watch the birds fly in the sky. I take a deep breath and look at him. "James, I am sorry for everything I did. I was so angry and scared. I was obsessed with proving you innocent. But I see now that obsession can hurt us too." He turns to me and takes my hand. "Anna, I know you fought so hard. Without you, I would still be in that dark place. You are my hero." I want to cry, but I hold back. Tears are heavy, but I feel relief too. We are finally here, together. But I also feel worried. After a moment, I say, "Victor is still out there. I saw him yesterday. He looks angry and broken. He is not giving up easily." James nods slowly. "He will not stop. He wants revenge, but I am not afraid of him anymore." I look at him and feel a strong love. I know we still have dangers ahead. Victor is a dangerous man. He tried to hurt us before, and he might try again. Suddenly, I think about Emily. She was so brave to come forward. She told the truth about Victor threatening her. If it weren't for her, we might still be fighting in the dark. I turn to James and say, Emily is safe now, but she is scared. She took a big risk to tell the truth. James nods. She is brave. I want to see her again. I want to thank her. I smile and squeeze his hand. We will. We will find her and make sure she is protected. As we sit in the park, I realize that our story is not finished. There are still many things to do, but for now, we can rest a little. We have fought for justice, and we have won. James looks at me and says, Anna, I will never forget what you did for me. You are not just my wife, you are my hero. I feel my heart swell. And you are my hero too, I say. We are strong because we are together. Suddenly, I feel a strange feeling in my chest. It is a mix of happiness and sadness. I know that love can be both beautiful and hard. We have come so far, but our journey is not over. We stand up from the bench and walk hand in hand. The road ahead might be difficult, but I know we will face it together. Because love is a powerful thing. It can save us, and sometimes it can even hurt us. But one thing is true. I will always fight for the man I love, and he will always love me back. As we leave the park, I look up at the sky. The clouds are drifting slowly, and I think about the future. We have a long way to go, but we are ready. We are free, and we are loved. That is all that matters now. And I know that whatever comes next, we will face it, together. I wake up early in the morning. The sun is shining softly through the window. I feel tired, but also a little happy. Today is the day everything will change. It has been a long journey. 12 years of pain, tears, and struggle. But now I am free. I walked out of the courtroom yesterday. The judge said I am not guilty. I am finally innocent. Yet I know the truth. I know the lies that kept me in prison, the lies that almost destroyed my life. I look at Anna. She is sitting beside me. Her face is calm but tired. She has done so much. She fought hard for me. She studied law, searched for clues, and found the truth about Victor. Are you ready? Anna asks softly. I nod. My voice is weak but clear. Yes, it's time. We walk outside together. The air feels different now. It is lighter, but my heart still feels heavy in some places. I look around. I see Emily waiting nearby. She looks nervous but brave. Emily steps forward. Her voice is steady. I told the truth, she says. Victor threatened me. He made me lie. I was scared, but now I am not. I feel a warm feeling inside. Emily is brave. She helped us find the real story. Without her, we could not have won. The judge walks out of the courthouse. He looks serious. He opens a big book and speaks loudly. Today, we see justice done, he says. The case of James is closed. He is not guilty. He can go home. I breathe out a deep sigh. I feel tears in my eyes. Anna holds my hand tightly. She has been with me through everything. Suddenly, I remember Victor. He is a dangerous man. He wanted revenge. I look around, searching. But Anna whispers, be careful. We know he is still out there. We must stay strong. I nod again. I understand. Even though I am free, the scars inside me are still there. The past is not gone. We walk to the car. I see Anna look at me with love. Her eyes are full of hope and worry. Thank you, I say quietly. Thank you for never giving up, for fighting for me. Anna smiles. I love you. I always will. We drive away from the courthouse. The world is bright and full of possibilities, but I know a fight is not over. Victor is still a threat. My past may try to come back. That is why I will stay alert. I will protect my family. I will not let evil win. In my heart, I feel a new strength. I have survived. I have fought for justice, and I will keep fighting for love. Anna takes my hand again. Together we face the future, no matter what it holds. Love is a weapon, justice is a battlefield, and the truth is our shield. At last, I understand something very simple. Sometimes, love is the most powerful thing in the world, and sometimes it costs us everything. But I am ready for whatever comes next, because I am free and I am loved.